You know, we still have this army here. We've got like 12 divisions here, and I don't know what to do with any of them. Like you have absolutely no use being anywhere, so take you out. I did have... I mean... I put a green army on here, didn't I, on this fallback line. This guy's got to be more... No, he's not, actually. He's not more experienced at all. Right, what I'm going to do is drop you... No, I'll leave him up here, because it might make sense to have two armies... Two separate armies rather than one massive one down there. I think we're good to go with that. How's construction looking? We've nearly finished the Icelandic supply depot, and then we're working on the Icelandic naval base. Liberia's joined the Allies. I mean, these are the only wars kicking... Really? Communist China declares war on the rest of China. This is an alternative timeline we're looking at right here, folks. I don't foresee Communist China winning that war. Surprise, surprise. We've got the anti-tank stuff to go down. This is the only stuff to go down now. Heavy anti-armor ammunition. Anyone else find it a pain to have to go and update these every time? Do you know, I've got some more naval experience. I should be spending that. There's no point hoarding it. I know it costs 100, but I mean, it's there to spend, right? The armoured train, which we're not going to build. I only got that so we could have the railway gun, which I will put a military factory onto. I don't know what will take it off, but we'll figure that out when the time comes. Ireland joined the Allies. Are these guys still at war with anyone? No, it's all peace and quiet on the Western Front. At last. Go and improve relations. They don't like me one little bit. I've aggravated the entire world. Create the North American section. Preferably not. That'll give us more... Right, improve that. What's our situation with this? Right, we're full. We're full. We don't need to worry about press censorship. We're in a good situation. Create a collaboration government in Norway. Why? Is there part of the world where there is where Norway still exists? You may as well spend both of these. I don't think it's going to matter at this point. Oh, look, it's firing down. Look at the speed of that dropping down. It's from the building. So the construction is making a huge difference here. Is there anything we can build? We could probably build radar, couldn't we? No, it won't let me build radar. AA guns we could build. And an airfield. Chunk. A Polish operative captured. Now that is curious. What are those sneaky Poles up to? We have ways of making you talk. It appears I am not in the Allies anymore. I am embargoed by a couple of countries. Night vision stuff. We kind of should, I think, start looking at... oh, maybe the big bombers. Let me finish off the anti-tank stuff. We'll get everything up to speed there. This production's looking good. We can probably take that out of the... I'll leave it until we've got Iceland sorted. Communist... Oh, okay. Communist China just joined the Soviet Union. Does that mean that the Soviet Union is now in a war with China? Everyone's cancelling non-aggression pacts with us. But we don't like the Soviet Union. And where is this going? Field Hospitals 3. I mean, there is our opportunity to go and attack the Soviet Union. Isn't it? When they're distracted. Heavily distracted. thought that was the puppet thing. Finished. Excellent. Close. Also, straight again. Prepare another one. Let's see if this takes a little bit longer to do, actually. It's 60 days. But it only requires 15 of them. 16 units of civilian factories. Okay. Prepare. What have we got? Unassigned divisions. Why have you sent a force over? You're not required here. How bizarre. Let me put them in just the defense, the big defense force then. You may as well sit in there. I can't see. I can't see that they're actually going to do anything special, but you can defend our ports. Come on then. Come on then, Iceland. Come on, we're nearly there. We can do it. Oh, I need the points, do I? Why does that say always false? It should be there. Always false. Is this because of this Nordic? No, hang on. This can't be right. I must be missing something with this. Give me a moment to do this. Hang on. Is there any other options in here that have just popped up? Is it because this is ticking off, do you think? I don't know is the answer. Let's tick those off, because it might be something to do with building. So we'll just cancel that. We have the railway gun. If that's research, then I'm happy to go up for the military police and finish those off. Meanwhile, we will take something out of... I know these factories are low, but once we start taking casualties in the war, then we might want a few... Well, we might as well build up a stock of reserves. I don't think we'll ever need reserves in that, to that extent. And that looks insane. Okay, let's take one of those out of there. I mean, we're still stockpiling the damn stuff. And then put that into railway guns. Which, to be honest, is not that big a deal, but we'll see what we get. Right, so we're getting some from our integrated guys down there. Improved anti-tank upgrade. Keep going. Is this because I've got this Nordic Council member? Hang on, let me have a look in this. I can't do that. If we're not going to... I can't do this either. What's the reason? One of the following must be true. So Norway exists, is fully independent. Just says one of the following? Well, Iceland is not. Maybe that's the reason. I'm sure that's flashed up before, though. Guys, help me. If you see what I'm doing wrong in the comments, let me know. Because I am kind of stuck with what to do with this. China joined the Gangxi clique. This just says always false. And I don't know how to do this. All autonomy gain is reduced. Request forces, request garrison support. It's none of those. Chiang Kai-shek proclaims one China policy. Good luck with that. Let me know how that goes. Is there anything that I am missing? Is there anything I'm missing from here? Collaborations with the Soviet Union. Occupied territories. Everyone should be on civilian oversight, right? For everybody. Yeah. So it's not there. It would be under here. But it's not giving me any options. It just says always false. So, oh man, it looks like we're not going to form the Nordic Union or whatever the option is in here. Even though I've effectively maxed out everything on there. In fact, does the then proclaim Nordic unity? So, and that's all because I puppeted them at the start, but I don't understand why I can't integrate them now, fully annex them. What does that say? I just don't know. All my efforts to do anything with that have met a brick wall. Why does it even give me the option? Oh, nice. The Soviet Union cipher's decrypted. Excellent. I mean, I could release them and go to war with them. I could do that. I don't think anyone will guarantee them because they are communists. So I think we'd be okay. It seems a little bit insane to me that we would do that. That's what I'm thinking at the moment. Have they got anything that's explaining this? Let's give it another month and see if some option ticks up. I wonder if because I'm lend-leasing them. Let's just stop. Right. Cancel the lend-lease. Cancel. Send. We've got Recon Company. That's all maxed out. Good. So everything I want out of this screen is done. And out of this, we could do those, but I don't really want to worry about those too much. Let us get some... What about some scout planes, which are always useful? Or just some longer range bombers for doing Russian... Okay, let's do this. Let's get a bit of everything here. Who should we decipher next, do you think? Iceland. I honestly don't know. Mongolia. This is... Where were we going with this? Or are we actually finished? I think we're finished because everything's mutually exclusive at this point, right? Right, so leave that alone because I don't think we can do anything else with that. And are we getting... Oh no, we've got our new divisions. Cool. Right, add them into a new army. Put them under this. Get them over to Trondheim. Yeah, put them in Trondheim. Train them. I'm actually thinking we may just go and kick them out. Let's see if I can get back in the Allies first. Is that going to just come back to this every single time? Because there's nothing I can spend this on, is there? Unless I undo it. Oh, could I have... I've never seen this. Ruthless contacts. Funds gain. Vertical integration. Production resource need. With a production resource penalty. Mechanical genius. Reliability plus 10%. And experimental development teams. Oh, that would have been sodding awesome if I'd seen that before. So Volvo's involved in these. I can't do that one. Hang on. Is it? Screw it. It is just involved in those. Okay. Right. I would like to not be shown that ever again, please, because that's annoying that that's now showing up. We don't need Italian scrap. Keep your rubbish. Okay, as we're not looking likely to go and attack over there, what if I ask to join the faction? They don't want me. Improving diplomatic relations with us. It has a non-aggression pact with us. Well, as long as they're not with Iceland... I don't think they have. Right, so what we're going to do... Sod it, we're going to do this. Manage subjects. It looks like I can never ever do this, so click on that. Can I release them? Where's the option to release them? Occupied territories. It doesn't come under there, does it? Finland, Norway. This country's 11 core states in total, and you are controlling 9 of those states. Where the hell is this place? I've never heard of this place. Sapmi? Is this a different version of Norway? Because it's the 11 and 11 that match up. We know Finland. Oh, hang on. These might be core states for Finland. They probably lost some to the USSR. Right. Okay, so there's nothing coming up there under my puppet. Right, there's got to be something. Under this, right, manage subjects. Change it to integrated puppet. I can't. I can't do that. Can I not release it? Right, okay. Google, here we go. 2 things here. Hearts of Iron 4. I'm going to put Iceland can't integrate puppet. Let's have a little look at this. This is how we sort things out, folks. We need a new one. No, forget that. Okay, what was the other thing I was gonna check on? Release nation. Or release puppet. Because it's not showing up under occupied territories. Can we do this? Increasing support for different ideologies in the current government. Right, okay, that's not good. How do you release puppet subjects? Manage subject screen. Okay, there's no options. I don't know what we're going to do there. I'm not happy with this at all. Because I just don't know what to do. They're not showing up under there, under that Swedish one either. So it's... Swedish Germany, I mean. I don't want these to... I can't do anything with that, and I can't go in there. Unless there's another screen that I am missing, and this is a thing. Often. I don't know. I think Iceland's screwed, and we should forget it. Maybe we should just justify on the USSR and sodding go for it. I don't think I'm going to get that back in this situation. So as soon as my armor's done, we're going to just power up over the USSR, and we are going to be done. Approved anti-tank upgrade 2. Let's see what happens when we do that. That's going to upset a whole load of people, I am sure. You can go away. God damn you, Iceland. You've been a thorn in my side. I should have just conquered them at the start. Okay, we're at the point of having spare military factories, which is awesome. Except for the point where I don't really know what to do with them. I mean, we've got so much stuff. I guess more fighters are never a bad idea. Let's see. Oh, I'll tell you what we can do. Let's actually start building. We've got railways going in. But let's build as if we plan to, like, knock the shit out of the USSR. So let's get some airfields up there. And on that note, let's also get some radar up there, because the radar is currently awful. So we're going to max those out. Okay. That should give us something. That should be enough. And let's roll on some time. And meanwhile, I'm going to stop and have a think about how I'm going to sort out the Iceland situation. Because I really wanted that. I mean, I didn't know at the start of the game that I couldn't do the Nordic unity with Iceland as a puppet, because I didn't realise they were considered one of the Nordic nations. I thought it was only Denmark, Norway, Sweden, and Finland which mattered, being sort of like major nations. However, we know better than that now, and that mistake has cost me so much. And even the fact that it's allowed me to go all the way down that flipping tree with the autonomy, that line, to get it all the way down there, but I can never change it from Nordic Council Defence member, which I don't think should be an option, and I can't do anything about that. I just don't know what to do with it. It's entirely frustrating. Let's get that researched. There's nothing new in the tree, is there, up here? So now I'm no longer there. The Nordic Defence Council. So I need to be democratic for that. So if I switch to... I don't want to switch to democracy. And I can't do this. Is a faction leader. Because I don't think, as far as I know, I can create a faction. Can I create a faction? If I click on this on here. Do we have the option to... Come out there. Do I have any options in here that I am missing? I feel like I must be missing something. Proclaim Nordic unity. I should have checked that before. Create a collaboration government in Finland. The only way I can do it... So the Nordic Defence Council, I think, is a democratic thing. Trade ball bearings with Poland. Let me just check who Poland is working for. They are... They don't appear to be in with the Allies or the USSR, so let's click that trade. We need foodstuffs. Manpower. Yeah, okay, I can't see any other options here. I guess if you want to do anything, we go and invade the USSR. So let me know if you'd like to see that. I know you'd like to see that. Why am I even asking? Poland accepts the trade. So we're going to need that manpower in reserve. The factories are so insanely good now. I think what we could probably do... Oh, I can't. I think we'd need to go to war for this. All adults serve, which is going to cause problems for construction and factory output. And training time, but I feel like training time is less of an issue. We've got military police too. Slowly going up. If I go into this, there's nothing else to manage from this, though, is there? There's no other screens. And occupied territories. They don't even appear in there. Iceland just doesn't appear. No, we don't want to do these things. Okay. It's one of them brain-busting things. It's a situation I've never come across before in the game. But, anyway, it gives us the pleasure of figuring out what's going on over here. So we're going to get some very basic spy aircraft built, I think, so that we can start seeing what's going on. We've got the radar, which will hopefully start to appear soon. A bit short on aluminium. Okay, this is just to boost up the aerial situation. Where are we creating aluminium? Is there anywhere where we can boost some more? We could add a bit in there. Oh, there's a radar station down there. It's not been added in. I think we've got too much stuff in the list. Details, and let's go down these. This game is one hella complicated game. Let's see if I can promote a new... Oh, there's this guy. He's got attack 4 as well. He's a hill fighter. Do you know what? He's pretty well suited to being in charge there, I think. You still didn't get this. Still got nothing else to play with. You got anything else to play with? Yes, organisation first. Because we never actually got that before because we ran out of command power. Alright, well we have a decent force. It's a smallish army. It's a tiny sodding army, actually. You're that stuff. You want to go on this really aggressive guy over here, actually. Can I afford a load more divisions? I can afford a load more divisions if I take these guys over. So what do I want? I need 13 divisions of infantry. I'm going to do it. How heavily does that deplete? That's fine, because if we do go... Well, when we do go to war, we will be putting it into the next level of conscription. We're going to need to. I don't think even with the massed ranks of the Icelandic horde, it would have really made a huge difference to our manpower otherwise. So we're going to go straight in. I'm going to assign a factory. Let me just check what we've got. We've got 2.6 modern tank chassis in reserve and 5.9k mechanized. Awesome. Let's do some more of those. Nope, not edit. Train, please. We want to train. Let's go 4. That's going to give us like 12 in each of those 2 mechanized armies. Yeah, that's going to work absolutely fine. Oh, I've got 11 divisions of infantry there. I feel like I should maybe have something. Who are you? Let me just check who we've got down here. You're with the... Are you part of the Soviet Union? You're in the Comintern. Right, this place is not, and Poland is not. So what we absolutely need is that army. Delete all orders. And you do need to be on the border right there. Atomic research. An improved guided missile. Okay, pause. Let's go for some nuclear reactors. And some of those. We'll get the fun stuff going, and then we might look at improving the Navy once again. It's a never-ending job. There's not a lot of Russian soldiers on our border here. Because I'm going to predict that they are still fighting a war in China. How's that going? Communist China's making inroads. These guys are all fighting. Okay, while China's busy fighting over there, this is the time to go for it, isn't it? I'm not predicting any problems with navies or anything else. The Air Force, yeah, possibly. They might have a lot of planes. I have no intel on them, so we will never know. What's the situation with all the railways around here? Did we get the supply? We got the supply thing largely sorted out. Why is this not connected? I bet that railway is all the way down the bottom. Can we see which one it is? This one is... We should just say. What's the... No! That's a mistake. Come on. It's likely to be one of these. Will it not tell me? It must tell me on here, surely. Oh, wait, it does? Right, so we need to go up until we find the one that flashes up over there. Right, it has to be one of these. It's not flashing up, folks. I'm trying to make it flash up. It's not flashing up for me. Is it because we've got nothing built in there? What's the name of the sodding region? Okay. All right, pause. Come out of this. Come out of this. It's infuriating. Cupio. It is Cupio, right. Okay, all right, however that's pronounced. So, all the way to the bottom. We get that one to the top. Get me some rail links built. And then that's sorted. And then we're good. I think we could... I mean, you know what attacking Moscow's like. Oh, hang on. We've misplaced something again. Yeah, we've finished that one. Excellent. Let's go prepare collaboration government. We may as well wait until this is done, actually. And then get the maximum bonuses out of it. So this is going to require a lot of resources. We're going to make an interwar medium spy aircraft. Are we really? Yes, yes we are. It's going to be 2 engines of the maximum type. And it's going to have a defense turret. Let's have a heavy machine gun defense turret. We have a cannon defense turret. Yeah, it's not a lot, but we're going to give it something to shoot back with. This is going to look awful. Electronics. What have we got? Radio navigation. Don't think that's going to help with what... Air-to-ground radar? Ooh. Oh, that's on strikes. Okay, that's not going to help at all. Air-to-air radar? We don't want that. Really? You can put these on interception? Oh, do you know what? I'm going to have a look and see if we can add that on. I've never noticed that, but that might be the thing. It's under electronics, right. I guess you want armor plates, self-sealing fuel tanks so you don't get shot down, and extra fuel tanks? Range. Yeah, because the range on these is awful. But all we're going to do... I've just realised I don't actually have the cameras. You moron. Okay. By which point we're going to have the next level of plane anyway. So we won't bother building those terrible, shitty things. But let me just have a look at the fighters that we've got coming out. Can we actually put on this electronics air-to-air radar? Air-to-air radar 2. Nice. Oh, it's because we've researched the radar since doing this, isn't it? So the night penalty is going to be better. Is it just for night penalty? It's just night penalty. Air-to-ground. So that's strategic bombing and all the naval stuff. That's fine. That's not a problem. Air-to-air radar. And save. So, yeah, we need to get the new stuff on there. The Democratic People's Republic of Korea. Let me just make sure. It sounds very good, doesn't it? They're in the common term, so they can get stuff. Thought that might have been a thing. And let's finish off the rocket artillery there. That's okay. Brilliant. So we will get some planes. Struggling for manpower, as always. Welcome to playing as a smaller nation. Although we do have a stack of units here that are currently doing absolutely nothing. Oh no, wait, hang on. They're getting advanced into this, aren't they? Let's change the colour of you guys. You can be purple. We don't have one of those. Cipher from Mongolia is fully decrypted. Superb. Who should we do? Do you think we're likely to be attacked by... Well, this is going to be interesting. Germany under attack. So which... The Federal Republic of Germany. But they have no land border. No, it's not these lot. Hang on, who just declared war on... What? What? The German Democratic Republic. Right, so they're at war with... No, that's the one I've just clicked on. This one. Okay, so these guys are in an alliance. This is where it kicks off. And this is where we watch very, very closely. Because I think, folks, this is going to be the Allies and the USSR going to war. And we're not currently involved, but we want to be. So I think that's where we're going. I think we're going to grab it. And I guess at that point, we're probably going to need some new destroyers. Submarines. Let's go submarines. They're easier to do, and they're going to have more of effect as well. Oh, we've got the hulls there. But no, let's go for this. And we'll make the most of that.